Hey, what's up, everybody? True Boxing here. Thank you for coming back to Get Hit with the Truth. So today we are doing the what's next on Liam Smith, the former super welterweight world champion, following a very good win. You might call it his career best win. His 10th round TKO of former two-division world champion Jesse Vargas, as they collided in a long-awaited battle that had been, been coming for quite a while. I mean, these two guys were trying to get in the ring and get this fight done for the last couple of years, and it finally happened on April 30th on DAZN, and Liam Smith just outworked Jesse Vargas. You know, Vargas, always a consummate worker, brings the fight, but after 2 years out of the ring, a lot of people felt that maybe coming back against Liam Smith, at least I felt this way, coming back against Liam Smith was a big jump after being out of the ring for over 2 years. But he took the challenge, and Liam Smith came up the winner and is right back into the heated picture at 154 pounds, super welterweight. He's right back in the mix of a very deep division now, a division that's kind of wide open. And if Liam Smith decides to stay here at 100 and if he decides to stay here at 154 pounds and go after a world title again, he's really has put himself in a nice position. So now the big question is, what's next for Liam Smith? So we start with the top of the division. You have the unified champion Jermell Charlo. Charlo's fighting Castaño this weekend for undisputed, and the winner has mandatories due. I don't think Charlo's going to fight. He's already made it clear he's not going to fight Sebastian Fundora, so he's going to give up his WBC belt. He might not fight Tim Tszyu either, the WBO mandatory, but I highly doubt he considers Liam Smith, the veteran, as an option, so I'm not seeing it. Number two, the undefeated WBO champion Brian Castaño, same boat. I highly doubt he considers the veteran Liam Smith next. I think there's other options for him, and I don't think they'll take Liam Smith. Sebastian Fundora, he's the WBC's #1 contender, the interim champion right now. Actually, he's not going to fight Liam Smith. I highly doubt that, but he might get a crack at he won't fight Liam Smith. Let's just say that. Even if it's his next defense, is not likely going to be Liam Smith. Promotional issues, I think, will hurt that from happening. Plus, I think Fundora just wants to take on guys that have more going for him, like a Tony Harrison or something like that. Next is Tim Tszyu, the undefeated #1 contender in the WBO right now. Well, he's supposed to be fighting the winner of Charlo Castaño next. If they decide to not fight him, then Tszyu's going to fight for the vacant title against Murgamov, Kurbanov, I think is the guy's name, the guy that Liam Smith controversially lost to last year. So unless Kurbanov decided to not fight Tim Tszyu for the title, Liam Smith might get bumped up and be able to fight for the vacant belt against Tim Tszyu, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think Kurbanov will fight Tim Tszyu for the vacant belt if Tszyu doesn't move in line for the winner of the if he doesn't move in line for the winner of Charlo Castaño, if he doesn't get that fight. Next up, Erickson Lubin. Highly doubt Erickson Lubin, especially with them being with different promotions, but Lubin's coming off of a really tough beat-down loss to Sebastian Fundora, and I think he's going to be out of the ring for quite some time, so I don't think Liam Smith's a possibility. Terrell Gausha, former world title challenger, he's coming off of a loss. He's with the PBC. I just don't see that one being possible. And then you got guys like Tony Harrison, has moved right back into the mix, and he's a PBC guy. I honestly think he's probably going to get Sebastian Fundora next, if you're putting me on the spot. And then you got Magomed Kurbanov, which would be a rematch. That's not going to happen. Kurbanov is probably going to cash in on a title shot. To be honest, though, I wouldn't be surprised if Tim Tszyu were to get the shot at the winner of Castaño and Charlo. If Tszyu were to land that fight, I wouldn't be surprised if the WBO ordered a a rematch between Kurbanov and Liam Smith since the first fight ended so controversially. And then you got a guy like Patrick Teixeira. Now, that wouldn't be a surprise to me either, even though I want to say Teixeira might have just recently come back and lost. I got to recheck on that one, but if he didn't lose, I wouldn't be surprised if that's the fight. But, you know, you got Liam Smith, a KG veteran. I think he needs to work himself into some kind of an eliminator, maybe just stay busy in his next fight to try it before he gets something like an idea, an eliminator, and then go from there. But we'll see what happens. But that's the what's next on Liam Smith, the former world champion at 154 pounds, super welterweight, following an impressive 10th round TKO victory over Jesse Vargas on April 30th. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, smash the like button, leave me a comment, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate any and all support that I get. This is True Boxing. You've been hit with the truth.